Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. You know, things don't change overnight. I woke up this morning hoping for a better day, hoping that this sort of idiocracy experiment has come to an end. But unfortunately, nope. We still live in Clown World. Nothing has changed. And of course, when speaking of Clown World, there's a couple places, a couple little spots that I guess could be described as the nucleus of Clown World. Obviously, the Democrat Party is one of them, but probably battling for second place is the world of academia, and especially the world of public education. The sad reality in the world of public education is that we're not sending our best. It's arguably the most important developmental period for the next generation, those critical years. And who are we leaving in charge with the education of our children? Gender studies majors. The people who could just barely get by academically. Yeah, let's leave those people in charge of educating the next generation. It's an absolutely genius system. And now we have this very weird situation where we have these young people studying to become teachers, developing very narcissistic behavior patterns. They know everything. They know best. They understand the complex world and all of its problems. And so they're gonna rewrite history, rewrite society's rules, and push it on to the next generation. Sounds like a freaking genius plan. Of course not. It's absolutely stupid. It's a freaking Clown World. And I have the perfect example to really put it all into perspective. The people enforcing standards and codes in the public school system are complete, let's use a nice word here, dummies. The woke world has gone mad. Let me show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. We got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. All right, folks, so we have some parents here who secretly filmed a meeting with the school. The context of said meeting, their young kid, who apparently is pretty much getting straight A's and is on honor roll, is being forced to stay home for an extended or indefinite period of time because he has a patch on his bag that happens to be the Gadsden flag. And, well, just take a look.
Oh, here, hold on. Thank you.
Do they know what the Gadsden flag is? That it's a historical flag?
So the reason that they do not want the flag, the reason we do not want the flag displayed is due to its origins with slavery and slave trade. That is what was, that is the reasoning behind why we do not want it displayed.
The Gadsden flag?
The Don't Tread on Me.
Okay. Which is the Gadsden flag? Okay, so he's, what's going to happen if he doesn't take it off?
He is able to go. I was actually just telling him, I was upset that he was missing so much school. I'm like, so I asked if, can he just take his stuff out of his bag and go back to class? I just want him to go back to class. The bag can't go back if it's got the patch on it, because we can't have that in and around other kids. So that's what I was trying, and then he said you were close. So I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with slavery. That's the Revolutionary War patch that was displayed when they were fighting the British. That's the revolution. Maybe you're thinking of the Confederate Confederate flag.
Okay, I am
just here to enforce.
No, I am here to enforce the policy that was provided by the district.
Okay.
And definitely, you have every right to not agree with it.
Because the ACLU says that he's allowed to wear that. If you go on their website, it's says in big letters.
All I'm saying is that
unless there's a ban on patches, period. If you said there's no patches allowed at the school, you cannot display what you think or anything like that, or what cheer or anything like that. I think it's one-sided, because you allow some patches, but not other patches.
Kids have patches other names and the American flag and backpacks.
Yeah, that was flown during the revolution with. I just don't understand that at all.
So what I can do is,
and if you go onto the ACLU's website, let's talk to someone.
I can have you speak to Jeff Yoakum again. Okay. And then he can refer you to our person at the district.
Okay.
Because, like I said, we're following district policy, is what we're doing. Okay. So the last thing I want is him out of class.
Yeah, I know. He takes his classes seriously.
Yes.
He studies. He wants to get straight A's. He did that. He made honor roll when he was here before. Yep. He intends to do that again. right now, but it's hard because he keeps missing class for this. So,
I understand that.
yeah, and I mean, we teach him to always stick up for your beliefs, and I mean, you're going over the revolution for 7th grade. I mean, the founding fathers stood up for what they believed in against unjust laws. This is unjust.
Okay, like I said, we're upholding a policy that was provided to us.
Yeah, so you see what I was alluding to in the intro of the video. We have these narcissistic, know-nothing, leftoid activists who have taken complete control of the public school system. These are the people who are educating young minds. Yet, of course, as expected, it seems like the only people who need educating are the school administrators themselves. Yeah, the Gadsden flag has ties to racism. Why? Because it spawned in 1775? Imagine having such a reductive worldview, such a binary, ignorant worldview, that anything before a certain time, anything that comes from a time in history where slavery existed, is somehow connected to slavery and should be completely wiped out and deleted from modern day existence. I can't think of a standard more dumb. Let's just simply type in 1800s inventions. Oh, it looks like the sewing machine was created in 1844. Cancelled. Oh, the typewriter was created in 1779. Cancelled. Yeah, obviously that makes no sense. Well, it may be a little bit of a hyperbolic comparison, but it's essentially the same thing. The Gadsden flag has nothing to do with slavery and everything to do with standing up against fascism. The text reads, "Don't tread on me." But of course, in popular online internet culture and political culture, right-wingers tend to flock towards this flag, and so it must be banned. Because teachers' unions, the world of academia, has become a leftist cult, and anything not leftist or anything opposed to leftism in their modern big government neo-communist worldview must be completely and utterly destroyed, dismantled, and removed from society. Yeah, you know, on second thought, it actually makes sense why right-wingers feel such a connection to this flag. If anything, that flag belongs perfectly on this young student's backpack, pretty much as his mother alluded to, because what he's doing in defiance of school code is essentially the embodiment of what the flag stands for. He's telling them, don't tread on my rights of personal expression. Another great point made by the parents as well. You know, the code would make a whole lot more sense if patches were banned in general, but apparently only some patches are banned. The "don't tread on me" patch. Because of course the logic is that it's representative of far-right ideology, I'm sure is their logic. You're not allowed a Gadsden flag patch, but I'm sure you're allowed a pronoun patch. Welcome to frickin' Clown World 2023, where nothing makes sense, everything is unjust, and that's called progress. It's so beyond ridiculous, it's not even funny. Especially the whole political element, because you know that's exactly what's at the core here. You know, the point of the Gadsden flag, what it actually represents, isn't even partisan. It doesn't represent a political ideology, it doesn't represent racism or slavery. It represents individualism and liberty. You know, basically the foundational values of the United States of America. Even Wikipedia asserts the flag's apolitical nature. This flag is often used in the United States as a symbol of right libertarianism, classical liberalism, and small government, for distrust and defiance against authorities and government, and it is occasionally co-opted for right-wing populism or far-right ideology. And if we look just at modern history, the flag has been used not only by right-wing movements, but by the left as well. In the mid-1970s, it was used by the New Left People's Bicentennial Commission. The Gadsden flag was also a symbol used by the Tea Party movement in 2009, and there's even a rainbow version, which was used in the 1990s by a queer, but of course, nuance, actual history, context, irrelevant. The woke school administrators have spoken. They don't do research, they don't study history, they don't make nuanced opinions and code and policy decisions. No, they act like ignorant, tyrant authoritarians. They act off impulse and emotion. They saw the Gadsden flag used once on 4chan, and so now, I don't know, they have like trauma or PTSD, just like they do with every other American symbol. You know, the American flag.
Okay, if you have an American flag in front of your house, You're probably a racist.
And so it must be banned because progress. Absolute frickin' nonsense. These public schools are a joke. And of course, I don't need to over-explain it, you get it. I just don't get why we put up with it. Narcissistic, low IQ wokies shouldn't be in charge of the development of the next generation of adults. That opinion should not be controversial. Anyways, that's what I got for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and possibly subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, folks, and I'll see you on the next one.